Alright, so here we are. We're going to do some examples about trigonometric identities. So here the first one is we want to simplify. So you're going to simplify tan theta times cos theta. Okay, now does that become something simpler? That's the question. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But obviously we're talking about it, so you'd imagine that it's going to become simpler. Now tan theta, we see up here, tan theta is equal to, I'll put another arrow there, tan theta is equal to sine theta over cos theta. So I'm going to write that. This becomes sine theta over cos theta times cos theta. Now remember, when we multiply something with a fraction, we're actually multiplying the numerator. So this becomes sine theta cos theta over cos theta.
Sorry.
But then we divide, we have a common factor on top and bottom, so we divide that out, and we have equal to sine theta. And that's as simple as we come. The next one, we've got sec theta cot theta. Now again, we can think about this as a combination of cos and sine. Now often that's the easiest way to do it. So sec theta is 1 over cos theta. The clue here is the fact that the third letter of sec is C, which corresponds to cos. That's just a little bit of a trick. And then cot is equal to cos theta over sine theta. Now, if we do that, this becomes cos theta over cos theta sine theta. There's a common factor of cos, so we end up being 1 over sine theta. Now 1 over sine theta, if I write it as its own ratio, is actually cosec theta. Now the final example I want to do is a show that question. Show that 3 plus 3 tan squared alpha is equal to 3 over 1 minus sine squared alpha. Now when you have a show that question, we have to start with the left hand side and do work just on that side and take lots or a few steps to show clearly that we can get to the right. You can't sort of switch between the two sides. So I'm going to rewrite the left hand side. Now we've got to look for clues. What's some easy things we can do? Well, there's a common factor of 3, so I'm going to take that out. 3 outside of 1 plus tan squared alpha. Now if you remember, if you've seen the other one, or look up the top, I'll flick back up, you notice this here. Tan squared theta plus 1 is equal to sec squared theta. Okay, I've got 1 plus tan squared. The order doesn't matter, it's just added together. So this becomes 3 sec squared alpha, in this case is the angle. Now sec alpha is 1 on cos alpha. What we're trying to show has a denominator, has a fractional value. So this is 3 times 1 over cos squared alpha. Now the 3, when multiplying a whole number with a fraction, you multiply the numerator. It's 3 over cos squared alpha. Now we are almost there. I'm going to put a note over here. Note, the original identity we did was sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is equal to 1, but I can rearrange this in all sorts of ways. So I could actually say that cos squared theta is equal to, if I subtract the sine squared, 1 minus sine squared theta, which is what we're going to do for this question, to show that, which is 3 over cos squared alpha is 1 minus sine squared alpha as required. And so we've shown that. So exercise 6.11, just jumping back. Enjoy. See you later.